All right, you can start now.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Victor. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Geekdom 2022. My name is Oredein Ayokunle, and I'll be taking you on investment opportunities in catfish farming. So, let me start. Let me share my screen so that we can go ahead from there. First, my name is Oredein Ayokunle. I'm a writer just like you, and I joined Geeky Nigeria in 2022. Please, can everybody see my screen?
Yes, we can, Ayokunle.
Oh, okay. And it's been a pleasure working with Mr. Victor to put together this short package to inform you on what you don't know or the investment opportunities that you don't know in catfish farming. I, for one, have over 7 years practical and theory experience in catfish farming, and it's still my main business till now, even though I divert, like I have other things I'm interested in. So first, my name of my company is Captain Fish, and what we do is to provide quality farm inputs and offer services for consultancy for new and existing fish farmers on farm setups, hatchery setups, how to tap into the aquaculture value chain and make some money. So basically, my company is all about adding value to our customer. So briefly, let me touch on catfish farming in Nigeria. I'm sure that if not every one of us, most of us recognize catfish, and we can agree for one that it is one of the most popular local fish species that people enjoy consuming. And from my notes here on the screen, you can see that catfish itself has generated several significant employment opportunities home and abroad. As long as you can culture catfish, you can make money from catfish. Catfish is commonly practiced in Nigeria using intensive and semi-intensive culture system. This simply means that when we talk about intensity in fish farming, it refers to how many fish you can rear at the same time and in a little space. So the space determines the intensity of your culture system. And when I mean intensive system, I'm sure maybe you might have come across catfish grown in plastic bowls, catfish grown in tarpaulin tanks, catfish grown uh, in different kind of tanks, not basically the eating pond that most people think that, oh, if I don't have eating pond, I cannot grow catfish. But today I'm telling you that with as low as little as 1,000 liters, you can culture catfish. And catfish farming in Nigeria still remains one of the most profitable agribusiness in Nigeria. Please, if you're following me, let me know. You can just type it in the chat because I do not want to take so long on this slide. I really want to get you in more familiar with the investment opportunities available in catfish farming. So moving on this slide, I have 6 investment opportunities in catfish business. So the thing is, for catfish farming or anything agribusiness, the key is to be able to recognize an opportunity and exploit it. You see, just like Miss Kate spoke in the last conference about picking a niche, for catfish farming too is the same thing. Nobody does it all. You can say, oh, I'll do, maybe I can just pick 2 out of it and do. Yes, you can be efficient at 2 or just pick one and focus on that to make your money. Because the idea of this conference is to augment your income. And I'm here to tell you today that catfish can be a side also for you, as long as you have the passion for it, to see it from start to finish. So let's talk about the first opportunity: fish feed, broodstock production, supply and logistics. We have the value addition, we have archery production, melange, and table size. But because of the time I have, I will only be touching on two non-technical parts of these investment opportunities that you can get involved in as a layman. So before I continue, I want to educate you on the requirements to start up a catfish farming, which is the basics. You need to have good water supply. You need to have a space that you can put their culture system. Either you're using a bowl or you're using a tank, just like the flyer I have on the right hand side of this screen. You can see the blue tarpaulin tanks inside, and that's what I mean by the culture system. So it can either be this or maybe a tank. So then you need quality fish seeds. If you look at that flyer, you will see someone holding a tiny fish. Those are called juveniles. The fingerlings are a little smaller than that, but you can see that without quality seeds, you cannot do anything in fish farming. So right now, I'll be talking on melange and table size production. You see, my company, we offered a promo last year on this just to empower people that want to adopt fish farming as a side also. Why do you think that? Why would you want to adopt catfish farming? It's just because it is very easy to set up, and if you're able to take advantage of this opportunity, you can see that for melange production, that means you're rearing catfish from their juveniles to minimum of 500 grams, and that is for 3 months. So for 3 months, you'll be rearing them, and at the end of 3 months, I promise you, you'll be selling your catfish per kilo for at least 850 naira per kilo, and that is 20 to 25% profit on your total cost of production, which means that if you are able to adopt this as a side also, maybe just keep like 100 fish at the back of your house, and every 3 months you're able to repeat that cycle, you'll be making some considerable amount of money as a side also. So the second one is the table size production, which I'm very sure most people might have heard about or seen, but maybe not know the intricacy. Table size just means that a fish that weighs 800 grams to 800 gram, 1 kilogram and above. Those are table size fish. They are the ones you see popularly in pepper soup parlors. You see them in barbecue. These fish take 5 months to achieve maturity, and at that, they can sell those fishes for 1,200 per kilo. So it is either you pick what cycle you want to do or what cycle you want to get involved in. As you can see here, you for as low as 70,000 naira, you can become a fish farmer. You'll be provided with everything you need to use, quality inputs and quality feed, with mentorship program to take you through that process step by step. So just to tell you, this is a very good investment opportunity for anybody looking to invest in catfish farming. As you can see on this slide, I have pictures of setups that I went to do for some customers. The one in blue that tank is for 100 fish. So that tank is going to take, that's our bronze pack. Yeah, that's our bronze starter pack of 70,000. The one on the right, for 50 juveniles, sorry. That pack is going to take 50 juveniles and it's going to grow them from juveniles till table size, which is what we are doing. And on the right, you can see that's a bigger, the one with the black tank is bigger for rearing. You can use that to rear 300 juveniles from start till table size or melange or whatever it is you want to do. So moving on, the second investment opportunity I'll be touching on is value addition. Value addition simply means improving on the original state of the product. Because of the way my phone is, please, if you have any questions or you have any comments, please kindly drop them in the chat box. I will promise I'll look and reply as soon as I can. So in catfish business, value addition is what is the most easiest sector to make profit, even without knowing anything about catfish farming. Why do I say this? All you need to do is to get your fish and add value to it. It is not until you know about fishing before you can make money out of fisheries. Value addition includes frozen fish, filleting fish, over drying fish, barbecue fish, or you can even supply fish to places you know that there is a demand for it. Like I said when I was in the beginning of this presentation, you have to be able to recognize opportunities and capitalize on them. That is the thing with for every sector or every body that will be presenting today is just about recognizing your own opportunity that you're interested in. So for value addition, you can see it on this slide that this is a smoking kiln with fish in process of drying. So I'm here to tell you that if you're able to harness value addition or pick value addition as where you think that, oh, I think I can use this as a side also, you will be earning up to 40 to 45% extra profit on your cost of production as long as you can market your end product. You should know that the key of investment in catfish farming is marketing. Because if you do not market your fish or you do not market your end product, there is no way you're making your money from it. And it all depends on how fast you're able to market this product. So yeah, why should you invest in catfish farming? Number one, Nigeria has a very large market for catfish. There is barely anywhere you go that you don't see people eating catfish. You can start small, which is the basics for all business. Just like Miss Kate said, it's all about consistency. It's not about, oh, how much you can do. You just have to be consistent, see results, and push on, and see how well you can progress. Then it is a sustainable business, which means that catfish farming is not cryptocurrency that will go up today and come down tomorrow. As long as you have your fish, your input, you have everything you need to do your units of production, they are all available. There is no way you're not making profit from catfish sustainably. It is a profitable investment for those that wants to invest. And you can also combine catfish with other agribusiness, which means that if you're into exporting, you can combine catfish, you can export catfish, you can, if you're into food stuff, or maybe you can combine catfish with that. You can combine catfish with writing. It doesn't stop you from doing any other thing. And for more information on this seminar, please check up, or you can check us up on captainfish.ng, and you can also chat with the admin to get my contact. So thank you very much. This comes to the end of a brief seminar on the investment opportunities available in catfish. I hope I was able to whet your appetite, and I hope you've been able to learn something new about catfish. If you want to know more on catfish farming business, or you need a reliable consultant, do not hesitate to um, call on me. Thank you very much. So,
All right. So,
um,
all right. So,
yes,
thank you, Ayokunle.
yes,
Does
thank
anyone
you
have
very
any
much.
question? Can you signify if you have any questions so that she can answer it. She just have less than 5 minutes.
I have less than 5 minutes left. I welcome all questions on catfish farming.
Does anyone have question? Those that are just joining, we have new people that are
Do
joining.
you need a recap? Does anybody need a recap on a catfish?
Yeah, I think you should
investment
recap because
opportunity?
2 people joined this or 3 people joined this.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
can see a question from.
Oh, it says no questions from him. All
Oh,
right.
no question.
Can you just recap?
Okay, so
Okay.
yes. Okay, yes. Let me use the remaining 2 minutes I have to recap. So the thing is, I spoke about the investment opportunities available for catfish farming in Nigeria. I mentioned 6 investment opportunities, which include feed production, supply and logistics, fruit stock management, value addition, hatchery production, and melange and table size production. On these 6 investment opportunity, I was able to really go into 2, which is the value addition of catfish and the melange and table size production. So for the value addition, I just spoke about how you're able to, what value addition means, which means that you should be able to improve on your product. Catfish is a fresh product. You can add value by freezing it. You can add value by drying and filleting. You can add value by oven drying. You can even add value to your catfish by moving them from the farmer to the end user, which are the clients, the people you have at home. You can supply, you can build a supply chain too. So that's how you add value to catfish. It was on that slide I showed an oven with a fish drying at different degrees. Yeah. So for the melange and table size, I spoke on how you can make money from growing fish in 3 months. Yes, in just 3 months, you can make money from growing fish, because by then your fish would not have a minimum weight, should not have a minimum weight of 400 grams. And 400 grams in Nigerian catfish market now is called melange, and it sells for nothing less than 850 naira per kilo. So if you have that patience to weigh your fish for 3 months, trust me, you're working, you're smiling to the bank. Yes, at the end of 3 months, and you know that in like we have a 12 months in a year. So if you're able to produce for as much as 4 times in a year, you know you're able to make at least 20 to 25% of your initial cost of production. And I also spoke about table size production. Uh, sorry, which is the rearing of catfish from juvenile to table size, which is 6 months maximum, 5 month minimum. Your fish should not be less than 800 grams. And during this, you don't, and the thing about catfish is that you don't need so much to start. It's just like growing chickens in your house. You don't need to buy 50 chicken. You can just buy, oh, let me just buy 10 and just keep them and start. But for catfish, at least the minimum you should be able to start with is 50. Then from there you can move on when you start seeing results, or you're able to envisage, oh, I think I should be able to increase my capacity. So back to table size production, is the rearing of catfish for minimum of 5 to 6 months, and by then you'll be having 800 to over 1 kilograms of catfish. It is this type of catfish that you see in bars, in joints, or barbecue stands that they use for pepper soup. Yes, it is this type. And currently in the market today, they do not sell that fish for less than 1,200 per kg. So that means every 6 months, you smiling to the bank, because catfish, as long as you're able to market, and trust me, marketing catfish is the easiest thing you can do. You can go to restaurants around you, market. You can even market to your neighbors, because everybody, like at least if not everybody, most people in Nigeria love catfish, and everybody just wants to escape from titles, eating titles or eating frozen food, eating all these frozen things. People just want that life feel. So you're able to give them that. And I said it from the slide that you can make up to 40% gain in your in stable size production, which can be done minimum of twice in a year. And I also answered the question on why you should invest in catfish farming, which is because it is um it is less stressful. Like you can start with less stress. You don't need, unlike before that you need a very big land and you need to start digging the floor. No, now with a tarpaulin, with a 3x3 tarpaulin, you are able to stock at least 50 juveniles at the back of your house with running water. You can take care of them. It's even more like a recreational. You can use it as a hobby or as a recreation, but a hobby that fetches you money, just like the way writing fetches you money, catfish can also fetch you money. um, yes, it has a large market in Nigeria and it is a sustainable business. Like I said earlier, it's not like cryptocurrency or forex that you have to, that the price can fall at any time. No, catfish is sustainable. So it is what in fact, you might even get to the market and be surprised that you will sell your catfish for a higher price. So that is it on investment opportunities in
All right. So thank
catfish
you.
farming in
Because
Nigeria.
in the next 5 minutes, we'll have our next speaker. We'll go for 30 minutes
Okay.
break. Please, I will end the meeting now. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Thank you very much.